Oklahoma Matters with Ed Kelley, sponsored by OOK, Oklahoma's exchange-traded fund.
I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. Oklahoma's doing the right thing with sports-related concussions. No less of an authority than the commissioner of the National Football League is saying so, at least indirectly. Roger Goodell has sent letters to 44 governors asking them to pass a law that will protect young athletes from concussions. Goodell's letter implores the governors to mirror a law similar to what was done in Washington State. There, a young athlete returned to a middle school game even though he had a concussion. 5 other states have passed similar laws, including Oklahoma. The bill signed recently by Governor Henry prohibits high school athletes with a concussion from returning to play or practice unless a doctor has cleared them. So our governor didn't get a letter from the commissioner because Oklahoma already has taken a proactive step. Certainly Goodell has a reason to be proactive himself. The NFL is under pressure to find ways to curb the concussion-related effects that often don't show up in players until long after they retire. In a violent sport, finding a solution certainly is easier said than done, but something should be done. As my colleague Chris Castile reports, a recent hearing on Capitol Hill regarding concussions pegs the toll at 400,000 of them suffered by high school athletes. But Representative George Miller of California, who cited the figure, acknowledges it could be low. That's because prevalence of concussion is much higher than reported. Goodell pegs the number at 3.8 million annually. That would include not just high schoolers, but all sports and recreational athletes as well. As we all know, the pressure to compete and win starts young. That's why kids barely in their teens often return to the field or court after suffering a head injury. And that's crazy, even in the National Football League. Credit to legislators and the governor in our state for coming down on the side of caution on an all too serious issue.